Nkethi cia mwanya mutegeri wa Baite TV na muthikiria wa Baite FM 90.1 uthongi bwetu nkerigira wina muthenya mwega na rakundi oringa kugwata ugeni kiri Muthiurunko Jwa Baite thaa 7 cia narua antuko ya Jumatano tariki 24 mweri Jwa 7 mwaka Jwa 2024 ningetwa nkatho mugendi tugwatanire kumenyithie iria tukuthuranirite. Na tukiambiria na nto chieto akariba ntere chia lachathurio iri athwana wa Nditigania West nande bari na muthuro jo munene nyuma ya imera biao mundene kuriwa ni ng'ombe iria bakuwa ni ng'ombe chia Turukana kana Asamburu barana nde baugite batwire kurithia miunda yao na gutike bethero bagiketha riria banda into biao arana nde baugite barithi nene kuona ate into biao nande ne biregi bionde bagatigarirwa gintu otekeo.
Mutegeri mwende Baite TV ni arimi ba kathinia kiare wandi ne athwana Nditigania West ara baukirite na muthuro munene nyuma ng'ombe akwega na cumbite kuthira igukuma mindene yao ira baumbite kuthira bakirima nchabe na nchu ara bakwelekele bakwana bo no mwanka bamenye inathi na yumite nontu ng'ombe ira umbite kuthira ikingwa ni Turukana na Samburu terero indi bakambia kuringira miunda yao bare bakuromba na kiteo kinene kirikari irara national government irerwa mirini mutunga adikire mwanka thau ng'ombe ciete mpanga ruterene rwa kiare nontu bakwinyangia miunda yao batikethete
tamara baumete tebengi impare ng'ombe kana bengo impare bya kuria beyete nontu bwantu kwewenga antu mindrene nale Turukana barokete batarokete antu ne antu bangi babenge antu batakwanda maro nze benga Turukana bari yakethagenda na timpare ng'ombe ino ende batu bila tokwenda batu wathere tutebye bye mindrene batu bareze majojo na ntabe takuwaka mata ntabe mindrene nyabu ko botiana ntabe tie mindrene njotie mindrene na mpempe ko batu ne tempempe na byanda bikoro na antu abakorombo tete thirikari muntu agiwa ate thirikari totete to musanda lakini batu totromba musanda intabye mindrene bila tokera tokara kuromba musanda thirikari
kongo mudiria kwa dingo Nditigania 500 mita kuma mndene ao inkuwa ankoromba thirikari ngiro gina thirikari no ntukinya muci abeire kwa oro bari thikinyeria na ginyana ba ingiro nya muci badi ntari gonda thiria na ba ingiro muci ng'ombe kire ya muci gwiro no muci
anda igwa bikoni ngero no wembe mbona ngobyo ngachuno gende to pepe kuna ntoti egwo tabe tiegwo no dibi binge ngwerera antu baka yo tukonte bona na nyaba ambete no kaba bandu manga irumi bakanje kurethia bo antoneria ba unyana nyama bakaria woni nje ya nyama December to December ngejiona ibati na ntechire ya na no temba kwa nyama otena nkima ya bakaya na biba kada bakaluti baita avyo pembe ba una bayeka nkunie na gyo warethetie biondo tibe to na biba yendu ende batu to eromba eshima to awe turi bia to mndene to ete to kama no tonya musanda okay to era to koro mweru arero te binge ka kana bakaruma ba are oro bang ba achia okana ngara kimbo ndo na familia to ko minato keria ere kimbo ke to ko to te dia no to dai to ko rampempe ke dande na ja ko ina jonto ora rengi maka kadira karima binge
ni bitawa Mohamed muweka ne kandiari ne ng'ambe imurithio ng'ambe akomiria kuringirira nchu na nchabe kariona mpempe ndai to kuma mero nindenderebo matatu ndima tubeja tura nthukuma tubeja tura nkuthukuma nkeya nkareta mundene na murithio ng'ambe noe akeya ndithiria nende ntena bya kwa mwana mukate na bya kuria ni kare mibatu tutinaki ruto na toere fertilizer yo theria kwanda nende ndekatukanda loituri thai turi maire arithi ni arithi tukari maira MP Mutunga ndiria 3 wewe MP Mutunga utiumbu tukaria gutwika arithi bate tukinyanga uraba tukinyanga mindrene thai nchabe mpempe murungu na toere mbure kwana atinende katwekirwa pararuare ni arithi na kira kiatuma batwikira pararuare murithi aritia ng'ambe agendia 70,000 ata ukumanyu mucho murimi amwira baba ng'ambe cia kucherere munda yoku kana 1,000 kana 5,000 ruare ne kato struggle ni thina maitia na mena mainto bitu arimire na thina na mbura nene murungu na twere mbura endua bigethera mbura thote no ruare ng'ambe ikuria ng'ambe ne kandetwa kuma muchie ndanenkanira ngari nderwa ng'ambe chie mundene nchabe no kuona nchabe na nchote bie mndene pembe ikuria bo ikuthira nende mwene ng'ambe ruare ndenda twite kwa borithi tugumanie nwa kotini Andrea Nchabe ina mpempe
Peter Mweti na ndi murimi onture ala cia thurio na mandu yara uturiaria ndene nture iakete sehemu ya Kenya no antu aya rona ni akaguthina sheria gitumi nimbi ng'ambe ire ya igethira mpempe njo Nchabe ikaria no te muntu okuria kiuria kanambi wethero eketha ni mpuro kwingwa biro kethere biongwa biaturwo ng'ambe ikaria ng'ambe bande kuria ni ukiagire kinya guma miche yantu ikegethera kinya ria rira muntu athuranitie nikaiko igarira mucie woni ndete kwelewa nimbi tumi Oreas twina twire kinya na mithigale nturi urara batere kwethira kinya gite mikakati yo kari arimi untu bono untu turendete kwa gaita kana ne tikakunde kwambiririo ruari na mando bati thirikari kinya rais wengo na batere kwelewa ijuri atiri ndaere arimi fertilizer kenda baita kuongela kilimo kira kioba ugiria pura kulima lakini bantu barima idaroke thara kinya ng'ambe iko yaketha
unga no ndo no mpieto ato kareria ng'ambe ito rithabia mundene mwari ya nana yokiwa yathira to kuthibia bia to bati baringere miunda bage bethra nto ya baba tori baba bairo tara rora baba engemeche baba ringera mwanka ritono ina bakonda baita
neria woye titakulekia
wethra no thra nite to leto ng'ambe gwira thaigete bage bakaringera bakarethia bionthe ina bakonda bato toita
Kiripotera Baite TV mbi nturene kiare kathinia wandine athwana tigania westi mbita Steven Mitrubu Lengoya
tugita na mbere na nteto cietu mutegeri wa Baite TV na muthikiria wa Baite FM 90.1 kagita gati kuraja tukethirwa tugikuretera ntumiri ya rais kuma State House Nairobi na mbere twita kirintumiri ya rais katombe kuthira tugitegera rugono rwegie mbongo rhinos iria ciirigiri gukinya ntere cia kibirichia na arana nde bombite kuthira bakiambiriria kuthuranira na kinya kwithirwa bakithomithia baraba kethirwa bakimenyera mbongo rhinos iji
orera mibango ya kubangania ni untu bwa bongo kana nkurungu ndareire tirigiri gukinya county ya Meru kayita komdene kwithirite kuri na pass out ya bare abakethira abagechitungatira kana kuchikaria haranga bana akawira mwangaza gutumite waziri wa Trade, Tourism and Cooperative Investment yawe Harriet Makena kire kiatho keke kumagaria na bakira kikuthithikite Bore West.
Harriet Makena Kambati, I'm the County Executive Committee member of Trade, Tourism, Investment and Cooperatives, Meru County. First of all, I'd like to congratulate everyone for the good work that you've done so far to ensure that this project has come to success, because I believe we are already successful, even if we've not received the bongos. To our trainees, congratulations for your success. There are so many people who are eyeing that place that you are, but God has enabled you to be there. So I'd like to request you to work diligently to ensure that this project is as successful as we wished.
Bakiaria atongeria batethirite bakithe gikeno kiao na kuchokia nkatho kirenga bana kawira mwangaza ni untu bakureta mubango yo bakiuwa ajuri na maugu.
View to giving Kenyans a police service that upholds the highest standards of integrity. As citizens of this great nation, we all have a duty to balance our rights and responsibilities at all times so that the legitimate exercise of our rights and freedoms does not undermine our broader aspirations to remain a civilized, democratic, and peaceful country governed under the rule of law and institutions of governance for the benefit of all of us. Over the last 1 month, the livelihoods and property of many innocent people have also been destroyed, plunging them into destitution and jeopardizing the welfare of their dependents. The government of Kenya will equally take measures to support these Kenyans on the path to recovery of their businesses. I direct the relevant ministries to obtain, verify, and provide accurate data to facilitate appropriate government action within the next 30 days. I want to give the people of Kenya an assurance that our government listens to them and that for the last 1 month, I have led the government in engaging and listening to citizens from all walks of life as they express themselves in different forums and on various platforms. What has emerged as the foremost national concern requiring urgent and decisive action is the vexing matter of corruption and the non-negotiable desire for accountable leadership and integrity in governance. I have this to say to Kenyans. I have heard you, and I have heard you clearly. Consequently, the following measures shall be taken to accelerate progress to achieving the objectives stated by the people. Number one, I will be proposing amendments to the Evidence Act and the Criminal Procedure Code, among other necessary legislative amendments to all statutes relating to corruption, to expedite investigations and prosecution of corruption and economic crimes cases, and provide for their conclusion within 6 months. We shall also be proposing amendments to the Witness Protection Act to overhaul the statutory and institutional framework to protect and incentivize whistleblowers and enhance witness protection, making it easier and safer for citizens to come forward and report corruption as well as other criminal activities. Number three, within 90 days, we shall propose amendments to the Public Finance Management Act and Public Procurement and Disposal Acts to overhaul the institutional and operational framework of public procurement, which has been identified as the epicenter of corruption, conflict of interest, and abuses of office in the public sector, with a view to deploying digital infrastructure within the next 6 months. The aim of this measure is to provide an open and transparent public procurement platform which gives open, real-time, and end-to-end public visibility of public procurement from advertisement to award of contract and to whom it is awarded and what amount the people of Kenya will pay. Number four, I have engaged with the parliamentary leadership and asked Parliament to expeditiously pass the Conflict of Interest Bill with the explicit caveat that I shall veto any bill enacted if it does not establish the highest bar with respect to accountability, integrity, and anti-corruption. I will make full use of the power given to me under Article 115 of the Constitution to make sure that the bill meets the appropriate standards set out in the original bill. Number five, while fully respecting the independence of the national justice, law, and order institutions, and pursuant to a commitment to consult and collaborate in leveraging their institutional capabilities in effective, expeditious, and conclusive investigations in respect of all active cases, it is essential for these institutions to provide a time frame to the people of Kenya, because that is what the people of Kenya want, within which proceedings shall be concluded, and the same timelines clearly communicated to the public. Number 6, about 400 billion shillings is spent on tax expenditure every year, especially on VAT refunds, a process that is largely opaque and with limited accountability. Within 90 days, I will be working with Parliament to provide a legislative and regulatory framework to make this process transparent, open, and accountable, with a view to reducing this huge public expenditure and direct savings from this exercise to the productive sectors of our economy. This is going to be a very important exercise of engaging Parliament in consultations with the people as to whether it is right for us to spend 400 billion Kenya shillings every year collected from the people of Kenya to pay a few companies on matters of VAT refund. Number 7, the government will also work with Parliament to tighten legislation to reduce and eliminate imports of goods and products already manufactured in Kenya, so as to promote our value addition, our manufacturing, and industrialization program in our quest to create more jobs, create more opportunities, and create wealth in our nation. We must have a national conversation as to whether we want to be a supermarket for products from other countries, or we want to produce products that we already have manufacturing capacity in Kenya. In my last address to the nation, I undertook to consult a broad spectrum of stakeholders from all sectors, levels, and regions in order to constitute a broad-based government. In line with this undertaking, I will be forwarding additional names to Parliament for vetting prior to appointment, based on the understanding of the Cabinet's essential role in driving the transformational agenda that makes Kenya a better, more just, and more prosperous nation for all of us. Once constituted, the new cabinet will steward our transformation agenda that is already in place in providing effective and efficient public services, expanding opportunities for employment and wealth creation, and creating a tide that lifts every boat. Our collective ambition is to turbocharge the performance of our economy to achieve our universal health coverage, which ensures that no one is left behind or impoverished on account of healthcare costs. Also offer an equitably funded education system which looks out for learners from vulnerable backgrounds and ensure that Kenyans from all walks of life live in safe and dignified housing through our affordable housing program. Additionally, our transformation agenda commits to provide reliable clean water, last-mile connectivity of electricity, and to secure more business opportunities for enterprises and employment opportunities for our young people, both here at home and abroad. Our explicit aim is to transform Kenya into a middle-income society, and it is essential for us to urgently mobilize adequate resources to fund these necessary programs and projects. Consequently, after extensive consultations, I have nominated the following persons for consideration and approval by the National Assembly for appointment as Cabinet Secretaries. I commend the leadership of diverse organizations, both in public and private sectors, including political parties, for their encouraging response to my outreach to consult on forming a broad-based government. Their willingness to set aside partisan positions and interests in order to join a visionary partnership for the radical transformation of Kenya is a historic gesture of their patriotism. I know and I understand acutely the huge expectation of the people of Kenya on me and this administration. And I equally understand that that responsibility can be made easier if we work together as a nation. And as I said, the opportunity we have to work together across political lines, across different divisions, is much more greater than the challenge and the crisis we have in our hands. I take this opportunity to express my appreciation for their commitment and reiterate my pledge to engage alongside them in a national conversation that is inclusive, citizen-centered, and aimed at consolidating and accelerating the actualization of inclusive growth and national transformation. As I take this step, and as I expand and broaden this administration, I am acutely aware that the responsibility of managing the affairs of the country vested in the cabinet, in the expanded cabinet, will require of us to work together and to focus on that which brings honor to our country. I will shortly give you the list of my nominees. Just hold your horses. Just hold your horses. Great. Oops. That's the old list again. Where did it disappear? I think this is a problem of making it very confidential and not allowing many people to have a look at it. As you're all aware, The list I sent to the National Assembly, I have since amended so that Roslinda Soipantuya now goes to the Ministry of Defense. The Honorable Aden Baredwale moves to Environment, Climate Change, and Forestry. I have now forwarded the name of John Mbadi Ngongo to the Ministry of National Treasury and Economic Planning. Salim Mvuria Mgala, Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry. Ms. Rebecca Miano, Ministry of Tourism and Wildlife. The Honorable James Opio Wandai, Ministry of Energy and Petroleum. The Honorable Onesimus Kipchumba Murkomen, Ministry of Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports. The Honorable Hassan Ali Joho, Ministry of Mining, Blue Economy and Maritime Affairs. The Honorable Dr. Alfred Nganga Mutua, Ministry of Labor and Social Protection. The Honorable Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya, Ministry of Cooperatives and Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Development. The Honorable Justin Bidan Njoka Muturi, Ministry of Public Service and Human Capital Development. Madam Stella Soy Langat, Ministry of Gender, Culture, Arts and Heritage. I am still working on the other pending nominees, and I will be announcing them shortly. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless our great nation, Kenya. Asanteni sana.
Jwa Baite TV, Baite FM, 90.1, Kodongi Pweto.
Na mutegeri wa Baite TV na muthikiria wa Baite FM ruru gukarirwa ria rwa mukathe Daktari William Ruto akigweta pati jaijire kana kachigechunche kia biere kia mawaziri baria bakethirwa bagwatirite ndwangi mwanya mwanya aria kiri bamwe baria bomba kwithirwa bakigwetwa kiri kanjweje ya minister ni John Mbandi ora kwithirwa agwatirite rwangi rwa kigina Rebecca Miano kamba kwithirwa etete na mbere ke kwithirwa akiwatira kanya kire gichunche kana kire rwangi rumwe ntere kana kire kanjweje ya minister Opio Wandai kinyawe naombete kwithirwa kigwetwa ari umwe wa minister Babero Joho kamba kwithirwa watirite kire rwangi rwa Blue Economy Mutua akomba kwithirwa agwatirite rwangi rwa Labor kana Oriti Ngugi na nkoroki bangi barabomba kwithirwa bakigwetwa kire kanjweje ya minister ni Oparanya na Muturi omba kwithirwa akiritwa kire kanyene ka kwithirwa arungamirite are ta kana lawyer kana are ta kana mwathikirira wa thirikari haranande akomba kuthira kiwatira rwangi rwa public service katombe kuthira tugeta na mbere tugikumenyithagia mantura cha wetaja gikarika katwerekere ntere cha kibiri cha tumbe kuthira tugitegera rugono rwa kuthira bakithuranira gwetera mbongo kana irachieta wankurungu ndare
orira mibango ya kubangabangania ni untu bwa bongo kana nkurungu ndare ire tirigiri gukinya county ya Meru kayita kondene kwithirite kuri na pass out ya bare abakethira abagechitungatira kana kuchikaria haranga bana akawira mwangaza gutumite waziri wa tourism and cooperative investment yawe Harriet Makena kire kiatho keke kumagaria na bakira kikuthithikite Bore West.
Harriet Makena Baite. I'm the County Executive Committee Member of Trade, Tourism, Investment and Cooperatives, Meru County. First of all, I'd like to congratulate everyone for the good work that you've done so far to ensure that this project has come to success, because I believe we are already successful, even if we've not received the bongos. To our trainees, congratulations for your success. There are so many people who are eyeing that place that you are, but God has enabled you to be there. So I would like to request you to work diligently to ensure that this project is as successful as we wished.
Bakiaria atongeria batethirite bakithe gikeno kiao na gucokia nkatho kirenga bana kawira mwangaza ni untu bakureta mubango yo bakiuwa juri na mauguni kathumba kiri gukiria county ya Meru iria ona baba inge kuigwatira ngwicha kurita na kinya gukiria economy ya county ya Meru
bite okinyao pass out ya are na ndaka 11 barabombite kwithirwa beke training cia kuhakikisha iba watite skill kana ujuzi bwa kuya kumenyera nyamwira cietu kurungu ndare rire kuma Florida nsoke nkatho sana na ntu bantu kwena arua na ntu ito kuona iba trainer boya ibara watire bionde bombete kuritano na bakethro bakimenyera nyamu icietu ntuko usikiomba kweya kambwe uteke ntu kinge kiomba kuguna county o utalii non to bwa manto yau bombe opongeza partners bonde babombete kwithirwa bawatanirite kuhakikisha muradi yo yumbite kwithirwa yokebuya na manto ya yo yakethirwa yakethongoma zaidi na zaidi ntuko kwa ntuku sokeria nkatho KFS KWS lewa county government na CFAs non to bwa tuinde kuwata na njara kuhakikisha muradi yo kuendelea boya
kerie ngabana wetu kawira nontu bangu gira itite na kumara twa mwire otongose na tongosete nama nekenda tujukia makinya ya mwitu jojo yona tourist na jutethia na narwa ngondo bwira matunda ya jonekete kwikajira kathithitwe na kathithitwe irewa kwina murandi juthithitwe sukuru ya komuciene na ijo munene muno kwa nkuona tukeba tena faita muno na yumanetie na ngabana wetu na ilo tukuwa kinyete Amerika akagira jomo yu je na chogoku nontu mwari jwe 10
ndiyo yombeta ukumia executive yo nantu bange yombeta kwithirwa yuretete on board nontu bwa kumenyera nyamu iyi na bandu itakinya aiye kinyare tukiwa tuciarithia nyamu iyo kuma tumwale 18 na mil muanja tuciaranithie ikinya na kwa maana ikumanisha tukethwa twandikite antu baba inge ikumanisha tukethwa tuonete atalii kuma nthi cia omwe cieyete kuona mantu ya na tourism yetu ya ikemba kwithirwa ikurite sana na county yetu ya Meru kwa jumla ikemba kwithirwa ikurite na inya na ntu bwa kigina kiki kwamba kwithirwa kiyete nsokerie sana nkatho cia mwanya Governor wetu Honorable Bishop Kawira Mwangaza no ntuba kwithirwa ampete opportunity na ampete rutha kwa kwithirwa ndi part of the trustee kwa kuhakikisha murandi yo kuendelea na ndimo sokere nkato sana patron murandi yo no ntuna kuhakikisha noe na nasukumite awe tukethwa tukiendelea boya
nkuga ibwaga muno no ntubwa antu bonde bara twita partners twina ntukwe gucokeria murungu nkatho muno no ntu ana betu bara turaretete na bara bandiki Meru Bongo Rhino Conservation Trust bara they were training kana bomba kwa beta yari kuja kurethia mbitiji chiejete na ibapo kuona nyuma yetu aja na ibaitani manto jonta na niro tukungwaira kumagwa kwao bakumage training na itucokeria nkatho kairike mtu wonde akariba ntureji cia kiberecia na ntirimeti ntu bakugwata ambaru murandi juju na zaidi Kenya Forest Service KFS kucokeria nkatho Lewa Wildlife Conservancy kucokeria nkatho Rare Species Conservatory Foundation na ntu bonde brabareo na zaidi kucokeria nkatho County Government of Meru jawe tongeretwe ya Excellency Governor Kawira Mongasa jawe patron wa murandi juju wetu na ito kuhakikishira patron mantu jira jonde turite tuthithia tunaendelea kufanya na ituko gwerwa muno.
Karemio Babu ngiripotera Baite TV na Baite FM.
Kabati kaende kabati
Mutegeri wa Baite TV na muthikiria wa Baite FM 90.1 Daktari William Ruto rani raisi wa thikuru ya Kenya ntuko yenarua hagutumiria maminista bangi barabara tigere aria ombite kuirwa akiajana twanya tuto kire anto mwanya aria John Mbandi ombite kuirwa ke wakanya kire rwangirwa treasury Salim Mvuria hai wakanya kire rwangirwa trade Rebecca Miano na ombite kuirwa agikwa kire rwangirwa tourism James Opio Wandai omba kuirwa ke wakanya kire rwangirwa mainya kana energy Kipchumba Murkomen omba kuirwa agikwa kire rwangirwa michezo kana sport Ali Asan Joho omba kuthirwa kie wa rwangi kana rwangi rwa blue economy kana mining na Alfred Motwa omba kuthirwa gikwa kire rwangi rwa labor Wycliffe Oparanya omba kuthirwa gikwa kire rwangi rwa cooperatives Justin Muturi omba kuthirwa gikwa kire public service Stella Langat no omba kuthirwa gikwa kire rwangi rwa gender aranande marieto ajajaza komba kuthirwa gikwa kire mbunge nene nikenda bakethirwa bakiongwa mauri na nkoroki kuthirwa bagikurukwa bara mbunge eyetikiria batwika ma minister bandiguru ya Kenya. Tugeta na mbere na ntito chieto karintere chia egembe na ndene bombite kuthirwa bakithukirwa kaire ni maitha jaraba za kuthirwa jake ya ng'ombe ara nande bomo babo mbete kuthirwa bakigurarua anene ara muntu murume mo mbete kuthirwa akiratho akiu na kinyaka na komba kuthirwa gakigurarua anene ara nande betete na mbere na kwamukira utungata kirisibitare ya nyambene ntere chamawa.
Joseph Ntotene ni mukuru wa tene yani mukuru endete muno kuma iturene ya Kongolene akira ngondu wande gembe centro nara ina no mukai ona nitena bokatha amono ukuru bwawe akiwa okara harakatine ya kuleitha ng'ombe kiri muntori wawe gitumi kabethora baringanirite ende kimakania asema nina maitha naria baramuithukire na kumuringa risasi ya kiu ya toraniria yani risasi ya kiuno ya toraniria kiuno na kiu kenge kuri mathaa ya thithatu cio tuko naria barikinyithiri cibitari ya Nyambene level 4 musine jomo ni kenda akatutirwa
wonire wethethago wodia ng'ombe wodia ng'ombe gwakwa tauma mucie tamatoka njemunda nio rithathie ngwatire akongolo ndarathoraru yaturira tirenda
turia na muse oyo ke ng'ombe turinganirite ng'ombe na nago yita gwolia rirajere uni ngumita kanisene ndaibarithathi kirira nda irie muno ndo itwana tu ngoto gare mucie uni ndo bona nanda nguma moene no ndo munda na moyo yimbi muno ndairinga ande ndaiguria ndaigwa buruni thamburu bare ari thamburu aradwa ya kiu nikiwara thi aturira okiu tayari ringi
na kulingana na manto ya kuendelea area ya Kongolone kira rithi wa ng'ombe ziwete iguthira uongozi wetu bote serious no tututendete kile mtu mwega yire. We have complained several times. Now none of the action has been taken. Raito wana to ya onu muntu mwetu no ya mgonjwa na aradhi nonge na aradhi so viongozi wetu bateki this thing serious no nto atukinyete thai ng'ombe ote timesie ng'ombe cionte ciweta na mwanga atukinyete tai bibiti ni antu bongo kwejirwa mesie bagerita wakuo
antu ibarathibele muguru na kana na ntetu yo tira tutera mwesimiwa nyantu wenge ara mutwate ndankele twamwelesere mantu yau tomwira akabibawatanirite na mwesimiwa antu itumu na bakathiri thine aika bawatana mwesimiwa antu itumu rionthe ingiomba kuthiri thine wengwa ndani utengwa tutari nyeriku nontu ya gwithirwo ingwe omba gwithirwo tucugulikaira antu bombite gwithwa bakira thwau na tu mwinya onge no arathiara kana ke yara ndeto aromba ibatucugulikire mantu ya haraka
rutere ronge te Joseph wake wonanite na mbiti ende kinya kimathi na mathirito risasi ya kiongo ari matatune yawe ajete abiria na bo bare asethi bamithira endera benekite misi yao nireo aracemania na maitha kinando ba na bomba kuthura bakimuithukira
muthaka kuluka kamatete antu ba asethi ba park bakina iria arathwa taitu sibitari ko njenero ikuturi
tokari pikipiki nemwe na yale omba gukareka ningukario ni kanda kwa toni musituko
bidandi patron wanganya ya FC era muthaka ile yao mamia utagima the captain wa timu yakwa tuzele temubiro moya na karia religious na kama the ayugia saidi baga kama kawaida bora bena masia ukinya Jackson atata kinanduba nyamba timana na bandit bamba muradha diro risasi ya motwe bati mbulumna ringitekia manonto dhaigi madi aimoyo na itugoromba mwatha nyamorio kumbika
akari bakimeneria makarika yaba leitheri ruterwa kimathi na aria bakuwa araringio risasi ari 50 meters kuma aria mbari ya polisi yeki untu bonete nitaka polisi batesire ngugene ciao
ikarika riri ana bari athithika thai mwano baringo risasi 50 meters kuma ki police station yake nandoba na polisi uye na askari bena misinka na kinyanguru ndi benasio na bekite mbari yao isiambi mbari bako yabekite njirene isiaweta sianto ba mirambesa kana isiambi na bunduki isiambi benasio na nate muntu mwambomba ko ya akwina police station ya karinga risasi yo na muntu yo mutano wengwa ekulikia kwithukura amasuka police station wire yao nete askari bako besta resio bakire ya rasio na bawete misubeta askari nginis yo tabia mbovu
ndituria na security mbari begite kinando bete kida mbesa kwa zembesa aki na musaid na mwananchi akarangwa risasi kuma itawari 50 meters ito ni 100 meters no ndola ngwa risasi yakibila usalama au pakani mbarieni kwa hivyo tokona ni polisi ile kulia kinando bara batu tango bategeri mbesa kwa tarabiga sia barabara
bakiwa gitumi wagagia bo ukaria bo kutabarikia ntere cia gembe ne bo ritirwa ngiro ukari bara bonde bari na bunduki tetekeretu ni watho ne babatirite kusinenkeneria gutigira bongo bari na there ndere abagekara kinyanja ciao.
Nasema kwamba utovu usalama umeenea sana na eneo bunge la Igembe Central ndilo la hivi punde kuadhirika. So ningependa kuuliza polisi wetu, viongozi wetu na vitengo vyote vya usalama kutoka DCC na County Commissioner wafanye haraka sana kuhakikisha kwamba wale wote ambao wanatumia bunduki ambazo kinyume na sheria zichukuliwe kuende kwa mikono ya serikali, na wale ambao wamefanya kitendo hiyo nayo watafutwe kwa haraka sana, wawekwe katika mikono ya serikali na wafikishwe katika mahakama ili kujibu mashtaka.
Obamuthia ne bakoromba kambisa polisi kuongelwa gutigira ukaribu rikuo bakwana
na nkira inspector general wa polisi yoro kutha hivyo anakanja no kuma kenjie si commandant abo ithina haraka muno batikishe kithia nikambira sinarasa indira si mpeketon sumbe kwa equipped haraka kenda tumba na leo kuhakikisha usalama kuingia
ndomba kwira thirikari yo ngwetwe ukaribu nene mno nau kumbe guthabwitwo ati okaria ng'ombe cietu isi angene mno negembe north negembe central
ora gendike atwete polisi de lololo turomba polisi de no twere tro karibu bugwana no twita twinokaria musede tu atembagdra aringirisa se to kwaria
nkiripotera Baite TV na Baite FM ira ni 90.1 nde sibitari ya Mwale bafo musino mwande negembe South Beta penzi
Tugeta na mbere na ntito chietu munene Samaritani uria ni umwe wa maabitha bathirikari ya kaunti ya Meru baria betaga maturene gutegera mirandi mwanya ya gavana wa kaunti ya Meru mukathe Bishop Kawira Mwangaza na neno umirite na kuria tongeria baria bawita na mbere wekithanga mukathe Bishop Kawira Mwangaza ataritira kana ka Mumiru ngugi na baurite kwithirwa bakitigananwe na kumwakanya umbe kwithira kiritira kana ka Mumiru ngugi nonto ngugi irete na mbere kurita na nowe etagutegera maendeleo jaja na ugite ngugeni gwita bobwega buria kwagirite kou aegwe kanya. Murungamiri wa monitoring team thirikari ya kaunti ya Meru munene Samaritan akiaria rira areliungite kire barabara mwanya gutegera uretite na mbere kuthondekwa no mbite kwithira akiuria atongeria baria bawite na mbere gwekithanga gavana wa kaunti ya Meru mukathe Bishop Kawira Mwangaza ataritira kana ka Mumiru nguge bombe kwithira bakimwakanya nikenda gete na mbere na nguge injega iria tete na mbere kuritira kana ka Mumiru
mituga mukathe gavana na nenkerwe kanya ikenda rutira mwana wa Mumiru ngui nuntu gavana ne muriti ngui na te mwana wa keu kai wa mugongo ko ule gavana lomba kula na manifesto yake dhaine ndia delivering one by one na ndikitu mtu kaugao na tukira kya tongoria babange muntu laute ngugerere yake yake akaleka nayo mwene ngugi akarita tayo wa gavana na nengerwe kanya arutile mwana wa Mumiru nuntu gavana tena biashara ingi biashara nileko emwe kurutila mwana wa Mumiru ngoi process department chiombe katugenesia education nimone tengo ya gavana ya loe nimone tengo ya gavana ya health nimone tengo ya gavana ya balabala nimone tengo ya gavana ndaracha nimone tengo ya gavana ikundi youth babete uniform kwene tegutua awangavana na nenkerwe kanya arutire mwana wa Mumiru ngoi iria mamulingire kula mwaka wa ngirisiere mwaka wa 2022 na likenda manifesto yawe ikinyanira kulingana na lombete mwana wa Mumiru.
Nabo wakariba Gembe Central ni baumirite na kuga mubuka na MCA wa kuorotwa Zibora Kinya urawiji Keneta ZNK na urawiketie rwariaro kweberia gavana wa kaunti ya Meru mukathe Bishop Kawira Mwangaza gitene umbete kuthia gikero rwariaro rukiri mbunge ya kaunti ya Meru na nde akariba bane baugite ombe kwithirwa akiritwa kiamene nonto we atikumenya uria akuthithia rira athurwa kanyene gaka araba mwirite atije ororoba gwita akiromba kura na nikyo nonto ombete kwithirwa nande akienda gutonyera gavana wa kaunti ya Meru mukathe Bishop Kawira Mwangaza
akwenda kwa mama na tutuweka ngui na mama kumara kumetene anto baba tamuleka nonere amba baba kabaije na bakuyira rangira na ingira kubabya batora kuyete nyobe na batora kunkisi every year
Bou ni uge bwakariba kuma Kipkone Gembe Central baria bogete bakathingatana na gavana Kawira Mwangaza mbunge ntuku etitwe nikenda akaithetera kumania na metera MCS baku ari nayo etera mbere bakiwa gavana Kawira Mwangaza natumirite obisi bobo netira yele bakiwa gavana Kawira Mwangaza natumirite mbese mwingine njirete bui untoborea bogete ni kaguru kamwe kaguru twile monka kwo onkuma bagonkumanya nawe atora turane nawe gutigira batamutiganira ikinya nini gitumi ne bakumenya gavana Kawira Mwangaza tena meye kinya yariko nonto bangoge iria abaritirite mashinani bakitarerie imosiasio aja
batutu wafuazi bangavana ni mama na on Thursday tukathia tukaikia gavana mbunge kuthigira mastaka ya thitangia yo ni mbunge na batu bitu tuwatu wananchi brava musapota no mwangato tukathikirie masaka ya kwirwa na tuthemwe kamili tukita turi Meru assembly na twakara itenebiwa mbere kuthikira masaka ya msiba mthangitayo batu tukona gavana utima kosa vitino tukona ndo Jumamosi Juma receive a lot of money for ambassadors ile itetesia twana na itukuona MCA bangi na babeire MCA 10 plus 13 ba 23 no twake alemete we twake no alemete bana kabila no atukonda kweya ya aritania ngwe na mwananchi
kankua wina ntotorimani na mama tuithe tukaendi mama ndene county assembly ntukweu kenda akaumba gucokia ciuria tumuthikirite na kuma au kenda akaumba kwana naendelea kutanira batwe ngwe oratura tutira ngwe boya koinko uria turi bonthe bamiru ntukweu twithe twikite mama marombene aumbe osokia ciuria boya ura kwagirite ndi na nkatho nyingi muno no ntuba baraba kuya saindi ya ngabana kenda bakaumba otethia wananchi bo inkuromba muno muntu wita wakabira kinyawa ombe kuunga ngabana mukono kenda kinyava tukomba kwithira tukitirwa ngwe sana orethete agita saindi ire ingi
ucokeria mama ngatho nontu bangwira yake arita na ntu baraba kuo mwimpisi tikone abakaumba ni nontu ruiro ya yana na ibare mina kinyava iyo tiro bakaumba mama olela se muriti ngwiro ndepio onto inde mutuma uno na ndome no ngwati ko thome thimwana thai mwana ubi aguthomera indrawa na college kwa hivyo tebio biomba kwithwa winda mnya kuthuria mama kana nya bara bonthe ba muthura ba muthura otheri na muthura amawaya yake
kwa turamo na mama batu no ata muntu akirenya no kari
bakiwa zendike ura niwe wikiti motion jojo koberaberia ngavana kaera Mwangaza Gitene nitaka ate kumenya mawatho ya kiama kiu kia muthurire na ria bakoromba secretary general Cleophas Malala ni boga mubuta buru na kuthura unge uria ukathetera kiama kiu gitumi barua ngugi ya MCA wakorotwa na kiama ni kuthetera kiama kiawe
sport kinyango ndomwira mandamu uwe utari ukaria kiama utitari ukaria mwananchi utari ukaria kiama nonto no ari kwathika ciria se kiama kira utari teke UDA ito support kiama wa kiama kiu akurita araka kire munjenzi kana kire muntonge bathomise itieku bakomekwaria sonko na bathomi bwebe na nyinyi na Barossa University na bonoki na bakothia umuhimu mutaraja appointed ateta kwakilisa mwananchi eta kwakilisa kiama kira tariri so di madam Kinya utekomenya biro tariri tati watu ukura uwe either resign webelo kana baitha ko bisekinya president etara okurita twekira njenzi enge ikumenya bira ankarwa ukaria kiama ikuwata
spora kwanja over tukuthathai wanite nondo tukumenya maana ya nominated na elected au comes moye ere mutane mantotane no toratano wota aromba kura siakina ginambwa cha chief kana ira iromba gina cia njori na wethe ni koromba njori orombina ira nini bunu na chanisa o struggle koromba getika kanisa age wira member ndingiria bondingira kura cia challenge ona ora mtu aibazwa number 1 defend kiama kira kiguthurite uthuri kiama kia UDA gavana na UDA gavana de no ara una kiama kia de no ara sheria cia kiama kia UDA ibyo tumwendo ende kwendi impeachment ne
na njira kwini sinkomura muno esim gavana Omero county nonto imwe kuru usiumanirite gutira antu ngwe rwaru ana arare maitha twaretete mpesa nyingi muno nonto bwana beto bendelea guthoma na yete saindi nyingi eto ya mburi na areke bukona arato into mwanya kwa usendike yuwe nonto teri kuromba kura omenya mantu yara yethara ye orombi ne kura tafadhali esimu gesike deke umbete kwa neunda ninge ginya kiama ike undike olele boya mwe kurungu ya gotaimbe kethra kare mona noa ature ongia nominatwe na ngoyumbe kuendelea
bamuthia bakiromba ngavana kaera Mwangaza kwewa kanya ne kenda akaitira Amero Ngugi gitumi barua kuma athurwa ina no ni rurene akiatwire untubo ugite akaewa kanya gurita Ngugi ndiguru yonte ya gutegera Amero County no ntuba Ngugi ira yomba kwithirwa eritekete
gavana ubatu kwa gavana wetu kanya gatanguyo kubatire na gavana wetu gitaibo mwete kanya no ndo every year impeachment na impeachment yote ne kubwendia no kabuweto babu konje bodo maturwa people from Meru are mad bodo maturwa atantu ba Meru to antobando no ndo bobo bando how comes with ogenda ja mundu impeachment after me tandato and thingwe to kuruira kwa hivyo watu no antu baba kona ndo bando na yono TV ni monge ona bagiaria bagwa ba aero uniform shaguria Masambiki ode Masambiki to ya uniform woni bakilise mu wirande ne gambe centro na uniform to ayane maidita to teams ya maidita to ado njia ward kwa hivyo kwa muntu wote yango ya club wala to amonege dengo ya ngabana ni mama egede ngo ya county huyo jamaa tutamstaki kwa sababu atakuwa ameiva nguo za teams. Kwa hivyo tutikiro huyo nguo za club uwa hapo arunga bana ngabana atayana na Masambiki wanda nguo za Masambiki bogaya wa 2027 ndio sigairwa. Kwa hivyo hebu hii ya teams
mama abati kwa kanya kutango 24/7 na tumogareti bo ya pio.
Nkiripotera Baite TV na Baite FM yani 90.1 ndi tore na kipkona yari ndene gebe centro beta penzi
Pauni akari bantere chege mbebete na mbere kwa riria manto jege rwaria rorikitwe kire mbunge ya kaunti ya Meru yakweba Iberia ngavana wa kaunti ya Meru sangavana wa bathato wa kaunti ya Meru aranande akari bainge bombete kuthira bagichumiri na kuga bagaikia ngavana mwanka assembly kuthikira nembibiongo ethiritwe akithitangwa niyo kire assembly eje haraba ugite nonto gote ya kinyanja reko bethiritwe bakiona indi ni maendeleo bethiritwe bakiona kuma kire ngavana wa kaunti ya Meru mukathe Bishop Kawira Mwangaza. Mtakeri wa Baite TV na muthikeri wa Baite TV gatwerekere kiri metha ya wendia na uguri kwethirwo gita kuraja nonto nteto kathumba ikethirwa igikwijira.
Hii ni Baite TV, Baite FM, 90.1, Udongo Mwetu.
Social Live, Baite TV in conjunction na Baite Family Fellowship tubugwata ogani kutukia njuma ezi ganye naga ukumidia gotea nago keria mwathani Mulungu wetu gokeria gotea na nkruki gotea mwathani Mulungu wetu korokeria ritoria we na njira nene na indongi nonto bawe gotugi na wendi poa we uturone bwetu buinde nibugwati ogani menyire mushore gwa menyithio ronge gwatiria mutambo ntukutendi umashonde au kire Baite FM 90.1 kire Baite TV tukumithia tukirie na tote ya mwathani Mulungu.